my god, look at this beauty. Every time I chop a log, it's going to go straight into the basket. I've just chopped one already. The one redwood log. I could just chop this until this fills up entirely, and then I've got myself 7 rounds of birdhouses. Oh, god. It's just the small things, man. As a UIM, it is really the small things that make you happy. Alright, I didn't see it coming. 92 woodcutting. 87 agility. Well, would you look at that? That is going to be 1,000 marks of grace collected. I have no idea how much I'm going to have at 99. Just going to stack them up and see how much we can get. But this one sure snuck up on me. That is going to hit us 88 agility, not even at the end of a lap. Nice. So I'm doing this Prison Pete random event because apparently he also can give you lamps as a reward. So let's see. Oh, he does. Nice. Extra Slayer XP. Oh my god, I was looking at my other screen. The pet. Just got the squirrel. It's like 3 in the morning, so I can't be too loud, but oh my god, that is so cool. I feel like someone's gonna get really annoyed at me right now. Right, so it's the next day now, so I can actually talk at a normal volume again. But yeah, we got the squirrel pet. I wasn't really expecting to get this pet, especially because it's one of those pets that generally I don't get very lucky with. If we compare it to like the beaver, I mean I get the beaver on basically every account I ever play, and Rocky I've had numerous times as well, but the squirrel is one that generally avoids me, and it's annoying because agility is one of the skills that I hate the most. So, you know, I'd rather get it out of the way and not have to worry about it. But I'm just going to be doing some farming contracts. I've stored the squirrel in the house for now, because I'm inevitably going to be sorting out my desk storage soon, which obviously means I'd lose the pet, and I don't want to forget, so I've stored it already now. We've got ourselves a bunch of pets in our house. I'm just going to go over there and just have a little peek, because I think we have 5 pets now on the account. But there's a part of my OCD that wants me to get a second squirrel, just so I can say I've had 2 of every pet. We've got ourselves the Tiny Temper, the Rock Golem, the Rocky, the Abyssal Protector, and of course now the Giant Squirrel. But if we go over to our collection log, other, and then should have all pets, you'll see that we've had 2 Golems, 2 Rockies, 2 Protectors, 2 Temperosses, 2 Tiny Tempers, should I say, and only 1 Squirrel. So there's a part of me that kind of wants to get a second one just to make them all match up very nicely. We've also got ourselves a bunch of reclaim tokens, so if we ever happen to lose a pet, we can get it back for free, which is really nice. Oh, we're going to get ourselves another cheeky lamp from the Prison Pete random, because I did before. Can we get another one? We're getting 6 toe flags. I mean, it's not a lamp, but honestly, I'm stacking up herbs for herblore anyway, so I'm really not complaining. Is this some kind of sick joke? I didn't even have the recorder on the correct screen. I'm trying to get some sweet corn seeds to skip a contract, man. Oh, I guess that ruins the OCD with pets. We have 3 Rockies now. I don't know what to say. It's just funny at this point. For any of you that are trying to get a Rocky, sorry. My bad. Well, would you look who it isn't? If we jump ourselves down here, we're going to obtain ourselves 89 agility. Now, this is 10 levels away from 99, but more importantly, something interesting if I am correct, this means that I can now no longer fail the Releka rooftop course, which happens fairly rarely as it is. But not only that, we've got 1 level left until we hit 90, and we'll be able to move on to the Ardy course, the final course of training agility, and yet it's still so much XP. It's been a while, ladies and gentlemen. We've been doing the Releka course for probably like the past maybe week and a half. I'm not entirely sure, but we are very nearly finished with this now. I should be able to finish this lap, and that is going to get us a wonderful, wonderful level. We jump down here. We should get 90 agility, which now means we can use the Ardoon course, which of course means that I no longer need to do the Releka course, which has been a very nice experience. To be honest, this is actually quite a chill place to do agility. It's very easy to get to, and there's absolutely no danger, unlike Poly. But with Ardoon now unlocked, we will be moving over to there. But that is another 90 on the skills. This is our current stats. I haven't really shown them much recently. We are looking fantastic as we go ahead on this account. I'm stacking up the herbs to work towards herb lore, so don't worry, that will be going up soon as well. Smithing is going to be the last one, and I believe crafting is probably what I'm going to work on next, depending. I might try and get the mounted Xerix talisman after 99 agility. I haven't entirely decided yet. It really depends on where Overzealous is up to. But anyway, enough with that. We are going to quickly go over and do my farming contract, and then I'm going to be moving myself over to Ardy. But before I do that, what I want to do is add another one of these rooms. Now you'll see I've got this room here, and I've got my farming cape. What I want to do is I want to have another one. I'm probably going to put it here actually, and I'm going to put the fishing cape in it, because as much as I can come in here, grab my fishing cape and teleport, it'd be nice to just have the fishing cape in here, which gives me a very easy access to Ardy. And I'll obviously be going to Ardy quite a lot, so I'd like to have it here so that I can just go back and forth very easy. With Releka, I can just use this cape straight away, but obviously Ardy doesn't have that benefit, so we are going to be building one over here. I just want to quickly see how much it is before I go ahead and do all of this, so I don't even know what setting I'm going on. House settings, building mode, and I believe there's like a trophy hall or something. They're not skill trophies. What is it again? Achievement gallery? I think it's achievement gallery. 200,000 coins. Now, I've got loads of money in LMS, so I can go and grab that. But yeah, we're going to be building one of them. I'm going to be smashing up just the mounted fishing cape. I'm not going to worry about the altar or anything, because I've already got that in there, and I don't really need anything else. It's just for the convenience to have the fishing cape teleport whenever I need it. So I'm going to need to go and buy another fishing cape later, because otherwise it's just going to bother my OCD. But for now, I'm just going to grab the one out of here to build the room with. We're going to go over here. We are going to build the door hotspots. We should be able to... No, that's not what I wanted. Should be able to go down here. Achievement gallery. Oh. You can only build one of those rooms. Alright then. I've just wasted a ton of money. That is really annoying. So you mean I can only have one mounted cape? Ah, no, that's so annoying. I was going to build one for the crafting cape as well. Well, that's some GP down the drain. I wish I'd known this before. Kind of annoyed with this now. Our first lap of the Ardoon course, and that is going to give us an elite task in the Ardy area completed. Another wishful thought of completion. Right, quick little clip while I do some agility in the background. I wanted to do a little segment in this video because I've been reading comments on Overzeahlous recently, and it's reminded me how much I do enjoy receiving comments on these videos. So what I wanted to do is ask you guys, what is your favorite skill in RuneScape and why? Now, my favorite skill in RuneScape is farming. If you hadn't noticed, I've been doing a lot of farming contracts recently. And even though I'm 99, I'd still happily train the skill onwards to, I don't know, like 200 mil eventually. I may well even do that, who knows. But the reason I love farming is quite simply because it's trained very differently than other skills. Now, I'm not counting Tithe Farm here, because Tithe Farm is different, but like in all the wrong ways. It's a lot of clicking, whereas the main thing I love about farming is that it's very, very passive. You can basically plant a tree, log out, come back, 8 hours later, and then get yourself a nice chunk of XP. It is a very relaxing skill to do, and the farming contracts are kind of like Slayer, which would be my second favorite skill, combined into farming, so naturally it is a very enjoyable experience for me. But yeah, I'd like to know what your guys' favorite skills are and why. If any of you say agility, I am going to be very disappointed in you, because this skill is absolutely boring the life out of me. Cheeky lamp from a random, and 64 Slayer on the level 3. That is going to be our first agility level from Ardy, and 91 agility. Just 8 more of these boring levels to do. Another agility level on the skiller, that is going to be 92 agility. Don't mind the ground items plugin, for some reason I don't have it turned off. But anyway, the halfway mark, I guess. Alright, so I don't really know how to do this recording. I'm pretty panicky. I nearly just wiped. As you can see from the chat, I attempted to steal from a stall. It was a misclick. And I think one of the guards or a knight or something was hitting me. I've got 5 hit points left. I wasn't looking properly at the screen again, as what happened in the desert, and that was dangerously close to me dying. I'm getting too close to wiping. It is scaring me now. Right, I'm going to be taking a break from agility and farming. It is now Halloween-ish, and I'm going to go ahead and do the Halloween event, which I've tried to avoid any sort of spoilers for, but I've been informed that it is somewhat like last year's, and I'm really hoping it wasn't, because last year was pretty awful. I'm not going to lie. I'm trying to approach this with an open mind and hoping it's not the awful event from last year. But I've got a bad feeling that it is. It is exactly the same. They didn't even make a new event. I am so disappointed. I love holiday events. Why would you do this? Well, at least they've added new rewards, even if the event is exactly the same. And I am incredibly disappointed at this, because even last year this was terrible. They just reused the same terrible event from last year. I shouldn't complain, but honestly, this is one of my favorite things in RuneScape, and this is what we get. Great. I hope Christmas is better. So apparently the last two treats are, or the last two rewards are tradable ones, which I really don't care about, so I'm just not going to do the rest of the Halloween event, because I didn't want to do this last year, and I don't want to do it now, so just be glad I didn't feature the whole event again, because that would make for awful content. Oh dear God, please get me out of this place. This is going to give us 93 agility. Man, I hate agility. Like, whoever designed this skill really wanted to torment people, and whoever enjoys this skill is incredibly weird. We can now use a shortcut that we can't use, because we can't get to. Let's get some more done. Another level of the worst skill in the world. That is going to be 94. We've got ourselves 5 more levels until I can finally not feel so depressed. At least I get to do farming on the side. That is the one benefit from this. It makes me feel a little bit better about this grind. Alright, lads and ladies, I am going to be making this clip right here to say a few things. First of all, I haven't really recorded much recently. I've just been editing the most recent video, and I didn't realise how little I've done over the past couple of weeks. It's a couple of agility levels, and that's it, in terms of recorded footage anyway. Of course, agility does take a while, and it is very boring, so getting the motivation to actually want to do it is fairly difficult. I need to get a willow seed currently, because my farming contract I had to downgrade to a willow, and it's one of the annoying contracts to get, because of course I don't keep those seeds. Just hoping to get them from a bird's nest, but knowing my luck, I'll never get it, because the one I want is the one I never get. I remember I came here before, and I was looking for an acorn, I think it was, or a banana tree seed, or something like really, really common, and I was getting magic and U seeds. It's like, dude, like, I just want, like, the really common ones. Why are you giving me all of these insanely good seeds when I don't need them? Because I really don't, and my inventory is a complete mess at the moment because I just re-def storaged, and I just cannot be bothered to tidy it up, quite simply. Papaya tree, I mean, I should keep that, really. Acorn, of course, no willows. Right, so I'm going to have to do this again in an hour to get myself some willow seeds. As much as I love farming contracts, it really annoys me when I do this. It mostly happens when Jane tries to give me a white lily contract, which, of course, I can't do. So I have to skip it and downgrade it, and then I end up with something stupid like a cactus, or in this case a willow tree. In fact, I think willow is probably the worst thing they could give me, apart from maybe a fruit tree, because acorns are super easy to get, as demonstrated right here, and maples I already have. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. This is probably gonna be the end of the episode. I'm gonna be trying to push forward to 99 agility for the next one. I can't make any promises. I'm not very good at training agility. Yes, I know that sounds really dumb, but it means that basically I don't get that much XP per hour because I get very sidetracked, and the skill bores me. I can't stress that enough. So I'll do what I can, try and get as much done as we can, because once we hit 99, we'll be working on some other things. I'll let you in on a little secret of something that I'm wanting to do. I'm going to try and do Chambers of Xeric, and by do Chambers of Xeric, I mean essentially I'm going to leech it. I want to get myself a bunch of Lizardman Fangs so I can mount the Xeric's talisman in the house, which would be really nice because that clears up something that I've been carrying around for a very long time. Also, it's a nice teleport to have. And in addition to that, the chambers will also give me noted herbs, which is going to help towards, obviously, herb lore. And then we're going to need to farm all the seeds as well. I tell you what, while I'm in this clip, I'll quickly show you an update of all the seeds that we have. Because I've been doing this quite a bit. We've got some in here, but like I said, I've just re-def storage, so there's not that many. And we'll head over to the def storage over here, and these are all the seeds we've got. So we do actually have a significant amount of some of these. We've got 604 irits. These are amazing, by the way, because using irits is just the easiest thing in the world. You simply go buy Eye of Newt packs, and bam, you've got yourself loads of secondaries. It's just super convenient. 601 Howlanders. These are also fairly easy because I can just mine volcanic sulfur or volcanic ash or whatever it's called, and we can make compost potions. I need to say combat potions. Compost potions with them. It's a little bit less XP, I think, than doing energy potions, but my god, is it so much easier. So I will be doing that for them. We've got Ranar seeds here, which is going to be a lot of value as well, which I will be dropping over to get bond money, so I'm going to have to note them up as well. Avantos, not so many of them. That's going to be fishing potions. We also have the secondaries here. I've been collecting up the berries after I grow them, so I'll grow the bush, pick the bush, and then, you know, I'll have the berries before I replant another bush. So that's quite nice. And then, of course, we've got all these herbs here that I've been collecting up while doing contracts. The reason I got loads of snapdragons is because it's like my default. I plant it, and then when I get a contract, I kind of hope it's a snapdragon, which saves the time of growing. If not, I just pick the snapdragon and then plant the correct herb afterwards. Oh, and also 150 belladonna seeds. I think I also have some in here as well. This is going to be huge when it comes to poison dynamite. Another 9 in there, because we'll be able to grow this, and it is stackable. Of course, it's here, the Nightshade. We'll be able to make a lot of poison dynamites. Which is another thing I'm going to be working on in the future. Once I've cleared up all of this stuff, I'll probably be using all the seeds and herbs and whatnot before I go ahead and do that, so that I don't have loads of stuff on me. But yeah, we'll be doing a lot with poison dynamite in the future. I do want to get the few done at some point. It's UIM stuff though, so I'm going to have to wait until my inventory is more set up to do it. But this clip has gone on for way too long, so I'm going to end this here, and I'll see you guys in the next episode where we should have some major progress with agility. Let's go.